Good afternoon, everyone. You're welcome to today's session. You're welcome, everyone. If you can hear me, please, I would like you to drop your favorite emoji in the comment section. Please let me know if you can hear me. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening from whatever part of the country you're listening from. My name is Quinsley Ademola, and I'm the Digital Education Assistant Manager of EduTAMS. And EduTAMS is a school and learning management platform, basically that takes you from the point of admission to the point of graduation and everything in between. So we ensure we digitize every schooling process. So today we are discussing a very important topic because most schools we are preparing for exams, we're preparing for our results. I think in education we usually call it summative assessment. So, and it is very, very important that we get ready ahead of that time because usually it tends to be a tedious process. But with the advent of technology, it is becoming seamless. So, today we are going to be discussing a germane topic called Leveraging EduTAMS Basic for Accurate, Effortless, Timely Results Management and Reporting. And I'm not going to be doing this alone today because we are going to be diving right into this session, but I'm still waiting for you. Thank you, Bosun Oguro. Thank you so much. I can hear you. Thank you for joining in. And also, I'm going to be bringing in our guest right in. We promise not to take much of our time as usual. So today I'm going to be doing this with a very important person for me. I'm so excited to have this person here because this person is representing one of our schools that we so much love, in as much as they are in the, I think, it's a South region, and that shows the extent at which technology can really reach the wide range. So today I'm going to be bringing into the house Mr. Promise Bossy, Mr. Promise Bossy. So I'm not going to introduce him too much. He's going to do so much introduction himself. Please welcome Mr. Promise. Hello, Mr. Promise.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's nice being here today. Um,
Yeah.
well, I'm looking forward to an interactive session, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Great. So, Mr. Promise, briefly, would like you to introduce yourself and the school you're talking to us from, like the school which you're representing, you work.
Okay, yeah, my name is Promise Bosi, like you have said. I'm representing Gold Springs High School. It's a high school in River State, actually. Yeah.
All right, great. So, great. How is River State, by the way?
Wonderful, wonderful. You guys,
All right. Oh, really? All right. So we would love to. Very soon, you will see us soon. So without wasting much of our time, because I know you're a very busy person, so we'll dive right into today's session because we have so many school administrators online. Some are going to be joining in, some are going to be listening after the sessions. And there are so many questions around it that I personally would like to, because I know your school have been using the platform for about 2 or 3 years, if I'm
3 years.
not mistaken. Oh, yes. So I'm very sure in that 2 years, you've gathered so many experiences. You've seen so many things that you've seen how technology has made it seamless for you. So let's dive right into my question. I hope you're ready for me.
Yes, please go ahead.
All right. So in Gold Spring High School, Port Harcourt. So my question, first question here says, what was the result processing workflow like before using EduTAMS? What was the process workflow for your results processing like before using EduTime, sir?
Okay, thank you. Basically, we've been through every phase, from the manual phase to digitizing our result processing. And I would say, firstly, the manual phase was always a lot of work. It was ambiguous. Either you're doing handwritten results or you're trying to use computer spreadsheets. It was always going to be a lot of work. And of course, you can't move out the human factor, human error factor that comes with it. So it was, it was really a lot of work to process results prior to exams. Then we moved on to before exams we had a system as well that worked, but there were a lot of challenges and it was we didn't really have access to the support team. They were not handy, so it was really challenging. before EduTAMS came on board. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, because I'm going to be picking out points so that my viewers also would benefit from it. So, you said it was tedious and you've used a school platform before, but there was no support to guide you then.
Yeah.
All right. So, noted. So, the second question here is, what were some of the challenges faced with the traditional result processing methods? Like the previous challenges you faced basically during those times when you were doing the normal traditional methods, the manual process?
Okay, yeah. So there were a lot of problems associated with the traditional methods. Most importantly, your data was not stored in a centralized database or location. It was little scattered. There were issues with human error, like I mentioned. You were doing a lot of paperwork. There were also issues with confidentiality, integrity of your results, and of course availability in the sense that you could only access certain things, certain types of data from remote location. So it was also a big problem. Yeah, so that was basically the problem we faced using the traditional method.
All right, noted, noted. And I'm sure my viewers are already preparing their questions. So if you have your questions also to the viewers, kindly drop them in the comment section. We are going to pick them. Definitely, please do that. So without wasting much of your time, so you've answered two of my questions, and I'm sure it is enlightening because you mentioned that some of the challenges, majorly when you narrowed it down, you said database management, you said human error, you said in lack of integrity, a lot of paperwork. So, all right, that is duly noted. So now the third question here says, what benefits have you observed since using EduTANS for results management?
Okay, yeah. So the first thing that really stuck out for me was the fact that it was cost effective for us as a school, because the previous system we used provided less, I would say, less service or less value for money. So as regard EduTime, it was cost effective first and foremost. That was number one for me. When Mr. Ola came and pitched the idea to us at the school, that was number one. And number two, the fact that you can have your database in a centralized um, database. Okay, so you can have all your school administration and academic activities run in a centralized database was also very important for us. So it could actually work seamlessly and reduce the workload of our staff. Then thirdly, there are some features that were also very good at the time. The attendance tracking, remote learning was also big at the time as well, because our previous system didn't have remote learning. So remote learning here also stood out for me. Yeah, and the student tracking as well. You could see, you could have comprehensive or a comprehensive tracking of your students. So it was a leap from where we were coming from. So I think those are the few things that stood out for me. And of course, before I forget, the quick response time of your support team, we were like, they were very quick and prompt to respond to our challenges. Even I remember a time during Christmas, I think I had a problem and it was an emergency, and we actually had it sorted out in a few hours. So it was amazing, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say I think my support team are also in the building right now as you're talking. So I'm going to say kudos to my support team. I hope you can listen. They're there, so kudos, well done. So now to the next question here says, what is your perspective on the belief that automated result management is only for big schools, like schools with how do I say, the big schools, the large schools? What is your perspective that technology was only made for them, that the schools that are not so big, schools with the little population cannot use it?
Okay, yeah, I think most importantly, it is important that your system is automated, like your academic and administrative work is automated, because first and foremost, it will reduce the workload of your staff, and of course, it will make them more productive. Okay, it will make them more productive, and it also gives us the chance to have what we call them, have our records or data in a centralized database in the sense that it is available remotely, so you can actually have access to your school, what do you call it, school academic and admin records from wherever you are. You can probably be in a different location and also have access. It can also enable staff to work from home, even in this time of when we have a lot of issues with our well in Nigeria. You can have staff work from home. So there's a lot of benefits that comes with having a system like this. So you don't have to be for a big school. Everyone needs to have their systems automated. Yeah.
So you're saying it can be it's also tailored and flexible for the small schools too. So that
Yes, of
means
course.
you can use it regardless of irrespective of the size of your school and your population. That it is best used, that you can use it for even remote learning. I noticed you were emphasizing on remote learning when there was fuel scarcity, and you were talking about the cost effectiveness. So I think for you that you're not so big like that, and you think that is a challenge. I'm hoping you're seeing this and you're listening. That no, that is not a barrier for you using the platform. And yes, one of my support team is responding to you. So if is saying they appreciate your recognition. All right. So I think my last question, yeah, because we don't want to waste much of your time, is would you recommend EduTAMS to other schools? Would
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
recommend EduTAMS to other schools?
Uh, in fact, at the time when Mr. Ola was around, I actually tried to hook him up with some of my colleagues and friends from other schools. I don't know how that panned out, but absolutely, it's amazing. Like I said, it's cost effective and it's value for money. Honestly, it's value for money, and I would definitely recommend if I have a chance.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much, man, Mr. Promise. Thank you so much. I know you just had to squeeze in time for us in between. So thank you so much. And also I would like to send my appreciation to your board of directors, your school management. Thank you so much for embracing technology and even knowing that we are close to you, but not still very. But you know that we are always there to support you every single step of the way. So thank you so much, Mr. Promise, also for joining into this session. We are definitely going to see you soon and invite more of your people because we still have some other communications to do. Thank you so much for making time for us. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
So, also, I think in my last remark, I'm going to say, what advice are you going to give to school administrators generally? What advice are you going to give them on embracing technology?
Okay,
I think
basically,
that's the wrap.
the times where we live in, I think it is important that we abreast with what's happening globally. And globally, technology has actually taken over. Okay, and the issue is if a person or a system is not following that trend, it probably has a lot of problems. So I think everyone should embrace technology at this time, okay, so you can actually function in the global system.
All right, thank you very much for joining into this session. So I think we would have to let Mr. Promise go. Thank you for joining in once again, and do have a great day. All right. So yes, to our educators, our school administrators, you heard from Mr. Promise Basi is the ICT director for Gold Springs High School, Port Harcourt, River State. And he's telling you, because he has used the platform for over 2 years, and he has essentially mentioned so many things. He talked about you getting value for your money if you're using a EduTAMS platform, especially for result processing, that it is cost effective, it gets value, and it is less stressful, unlike when he was trying to adopt the use of spreadsheet, that he couldn't get to process the results easily before. So, and now this takes us to the next segment on the program. That is me and you talking. So I hope you're still there with me, Mr. Bosun Guru. I hope you're there, and I'm still waiting to hear from the rest of us. Now, are you all there? Can you hear me? And do you have any question for me? And while we go into the next segment. So, talking about the next segment, this is us going into the practical part. Yeah, Mr. Promise had told us a few benefits that's practical, how it has happened to their school. Now, this is now us talking about what are the other challenges that we've seen that brought us to this state, that brought us that we need to tackle some of these gaps in the education space. Now, what are the major challenges of manual result processing for schools? The first one, like Mr. Promise also said, he said human error. Usually there is calculation and compilation errors, especially during this results processing. Because imagine you have a population of about 1,000 and you're trying to make sure that everybody gets their results immediately, because of course you want to make sure that they get detailed reporting. And you're trying to do all of that. We are prone to human errors. There are sure errors will definitely happen. Now, this takes us to the second challenge, which is data entry challenges. It's usually very tedious. Mr. Promise mentioned something that previously they were using Excel sheets. So it is quite tedious trying to use the same Excel sheet, like trying to compile all of it and also entering data. Then this takes us to the next one, which is stressful workload for teachers. It is usually very stressful during the results processing period. That is when it's stressful because you want to mark, you want to ensure that you compile your result, you want to ensure that your result is ready, brush sheet is ready, who gets the first, second, and third, who gets all of the best prizes, best position. You understand the way it happens all around. So it's usually very stressful. And the next one says delayed reporting. I have seen cases of some schools whereby since they couldn't process results immediately. They had to delay the report cards till the next term. They had to delay it. Like you get your report card at the point of entry when you're resuming the next term. Now, what are the benefits of using EduTAMS result processing for your schools? One of the benefits here is it simplifies and automates your results workflows. You would see that briefly while we go into the session. It simplifies your workflows like seamlessly and makes sure that all of these workflows are automated. It improves accuracy and efficiency in reporting. So there is no human error in all of this. You know that the moment this mathematics teacher is adding his or her result, English teacher is adding his or her result, the system does the entire compilation for you and makes it very easier. This also makes sure that there is reduced administrative workload and it ensures that there is quicker report generation. And when I say that, I understand that apart from you compile the result, there is a point of you want to the principals want to comment on the report card. There is the part where after the commenting they want to sign, the class teachers want to sign, the subject teacher, the headmaster or principal wants to sign, and so on and so forth. So it's usually very cumbersome because I remember when I was a teacher, I usually have this workload and I want to make sure I append my signature in all of it. It's usually very stressful. Now, what are the benefits of using EduTAMS result processing for teachers? Teachers specific now. There is automatic grading that will ensure that it reduces the time spent for you on your manual calculation. So you don't need to start calculating the total marks obtainable, the total marks obtained. This should be the percentage that is off your table. You don't need to stress yourself on all of that. And I've seen cases whereby this person will get the same result, this person will get the same result, and you're wondering how did it happen? Because you were trying to calculate. It's usually very, very. I remember there was a time when I was in secondary school. The moment I get my report card, or myself and my brothers, my dad brings out his calculator because he knows that it is prone to human error. He ensures he calculates everything by himself. How many parents has that time to calculate everything? How many parents? So these are few of the benefits. Now it ensures that learners get their real-time access to student performance. You get to see real-time access to student performance data to enable you to tailor your instructional materials, to tweak it to be able to be able to suit their specific needs, and in less time on administrative tasks. It ensures that you focus more on the major work you're meant to do. Now, what are the benefits of using EduTAMS result processing for students. It ensures instant feedback on assessment, and because the learners know that immediately they are done with their report card, the teachers compile the results, the everything is processed. So I can immediately see my feedback and I know where to adjust it. Oh, I'm weak in mathematics this term, then I know what to do. There is transparent grading. I am assured that okay, my result wasn't mistaken. It wasn't mistaken. I'm very, very assured of that. There is this transparent grading and result records for students and parents. Now, what are the values basically that you get? The number one value here, like I said earlier, is automated and accurate calculation. You automatically calculate your grades for you. You see your broadsheet is well prepared and it eliminates human error, ensuring precise results for every student. The values here, the second value is instant report card generation. You can see what I have here on my screen. You can see the way the report card is generated, and it depends on whatever results template your school chooses to adopt. And the parent can receive results promptly without waiting until the next term. Now, the third one here is improved transparency and security. Now, if you can look at my screen here, this particular report card, you're going to be seeing a barcode here. Now, this barcode here ensures that this result is transparent and is secured, because I remember there was a time learners will get their report card and they'll start changing the biro, because of course the teacher used a blue pen. I can easily get a blue pen and change something there. But yeah, you cannot, even if you try to change it as a parent, all I need to do is I scan this barcode, and the barcode takes me to your report card that is online, and I see the actual thing here. So it is secured and it is transparent, if you permit me to say so. Now, how does this platform now make sure that it simplifies it for teachers? Now, for teachers, what I basically need to do firstly is once I upload my students' CA and exam scores, at the moment I upload them, the system also generates the CA and reports cards for me. Now, if it generates it probably termly or at the end of the term, at the end of the term is a cumulative, it will generate that for me when it is a third term. But if it is just the first term and second term, yes, it will generate it. And the system will compute the class broadsheet and summary sheet for performance analytics. So it would compute the entire broadsheet. So there's no need for you to have that big sheet. Yeah, we say they used to call that broadsheet Ashobura because it's usually very long. So there is no point for you to have all of that. The system will take off that headache from you and do all of that. Now, what does the administrator does there? The administrator monitors the score upload process, reviews every scores allocated by the teachers. Then after he has reviewed the scores, he approves the student scores. The moment the administrator, when I say administrator, I mean probably the head of the school, the principal, the head of academics. Once the person monitors the scores and sees that okay, these scores are fine, then the all the person needs to do is the person approves this course, and the moment this person approves this course, it publishes it, then it is available for the parents. Now for the parents, how does it happen for the parent? The parents receive notifications because you can get notified either by email. That's when the head of school or the management have already said, okay, we want to notify the parent via email, we want to notify them via their WhatsApp, or we want to notify them via SMS. So the parent gets the notification that, oh, my child's report is ready. My child report card is ready. So I don't need to think like, oh, when is it going to be ready? Or start asking the school. Then the next thing is the parent can access their child report card from any location. So because I am currently not with my child where my child is, or probably maybe jackpot season, I'm not in the country, or probably I went for official assignment, I can view my learner's report card seamlessly from any location I am, and it enhances convenience. Now, basically, this is now taking us to the quick demo. When I say quick demo now, what are the major things? How does it happen? I've already explained the workflow, how it's going to happen. But now for the SPA, when I say SPA, I mean the school port administrator, what do you do? The first thing you do is you set up you do your result setup. Is the result setup that is the foundation, the bedrock in which all of this process is going to be on. That means the nomenclature, the result the result template, the result grading, how you want it to be. Now, after you have done that, your result setup, then the next integral thing you do is by the time the entire subject teachers are finished compiling, they've sent in their scores, you are the one to approve it. You are the one to approve it. And the moment you approve it, the result is available for everyone to view. Now, for the subject teacher, your role is you upload the scores, then you submit. The moment you have uploaded and submit, then the school portal administrator gets to see it and can approve. Now, the job of the class teacher or the head of school now is to comment. And that is easier, even with using comment bank, it will automate the process. The moment you say, I want it to be like this, it is going to automate the process. Now, without wasting much of our time, we still have about 30 more minutes, 29 more minutes. So let us show you a quick demo. So if you can see my screen briefly, please notify me so I would. If you can see my screen, just notify me in the comment section, please. And please, if you have any questions, kindly drop them in the comment section. We are going to be taking your the questions soon. If you have any question for me, please drop them in the comment section. Please let me know if you can see my screen. I would really love to know. I'm waiting for your comment. If you can see my screen, let me know you can see my screen. Drop your favorite emoji. Just drop a thumbs up, anything. So I'm going to know we are both on the same page. Please, I would love to see that. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Please, if you can see my screen, let me know. Let me know. I'm waiting. I am waiting, my educators. Let's do this. Let's do this. If you can see my screen, please notify me. Oh, thank you, Oluwamuyiwa Shoyemi. Thank you so much. Now, since Oluwamuyiwa can see my screen, then I'm assuming everyone can see my screen then. Now, this is everything I was saying the other time. So let us do what we are talking about. Now I am logged in as a school portal administrator. That means I am the custodian of the platform. So what do I want to do? Remember the first thing I said the other time. I said your role is to ensure that you set up the school. You set up the results. How do you do that? You ensure you log in. And once you log in as a school portal administrator, you should be seeing this. The moment you're seeing this, the next thing you want to do is you want to find your way to this result. Click on results, then you can see setup. Click on setup. Now click on setup. Now once you click on setup, this is what you should be seeing. The first thing here is grade settings. Grade settings. What does grade settings let you do? It helps you to, maybe you want to use this kind of nomenclature where you want from 100 to 80 to be excellent, from 79 to 60 very good. You understand that flow. Now how do you set it? Now I've set this in my school. You want to set your own in your school. What do? You come to this action button here. Once you click on it, you can see set new grade. The moment you click on set new grade, it gives you the permission. It says session term. What session term are you setting new grade for? What is your division? Your division can be nursery, can be crèche, can be whatever division. Then you select what is the maximum mark. Okay, this time I want it to be that if you have 120 to be maximum mark and you have 101, then I want the grade to be A plus. Then what should be the grade point? Let's say 6. Then what should be the remark? Now I don't know what remark you want to give this person. You want to give this particular grade. You can say brilliant. It depends on your choice. Then you click on save. I do not want to save this because I don't want it to alter the settings I have on the platform already. So once you have all of this, then you click on save. Then you should have exactly something like this. Now, the moment you do these grade settings, it takes you to the next thing here, which is results template. This is very, very key, very important. Now, this result template help you to select. It is the result template you choose that is going to be the determinant for how your report card will look like. Now, how do we do that? You can see enable CA report sheet. Yes. Now, division, your own division can be nursery, can be crèche. My school here is a junior secondary school. So your own school may be a nursery and primary school. So definitely when you have a nursery and primary school, you know what you have. Now, from this part, you can see different type of result templates here. I have sample one, sample two, sample three, different types here. Or let me see you. Let's just make this full. All right. Now, I have sample one. I have some, you can see different types of sample. So this particular sample here, the school logo is going to be showing here. This particular sample here is having a barcode. You can see no pictures here. This, you understand what I mean? Different samples. Definitely, we know you might have a sample you want to use for nursery school. You might have a sample you want to use for senior school. Now, this sample here, I'm using sample 13. So I'm using sample 13. This sample 13, yeah, I have the logo of my school. I have the picture of my learners. So I want my learners' picture to appear on their report card. Now, after you've chosen your template sample, your result template, the next thing you want to do is you come to max configuration. Now, on click of max configuration, what you see here is this. You are setting that, okay, the configuration here, I want it to be that, okay, the ratio of exam is maybe 60 and CA is 40. Or I want my, yeah, now you can see I have my own configuration to be, exam should be 70, CA should be 30. Now I want that I only have one continuous assessment. We have some schools whereby they use 4 continuous assessments. They will say they want their exams to be 60, then they will use 4 continuous assessments. For each of the continuous assessments, you have 10 and 10 marks like that. It depends on your choice. Your choice. And you can see maximum points. How do you do all of this that I've said? And also, while you're using the platform, always look out for this action button. It's always everywhere on the platform. We call it action button. So it will point, is a pointer to what you should do next. Now, once you click on this action button, you can see I can adjust settings. Now, the moment I click on adjust settings here, I can now begin to say, okay, this time I want it to be mark obtainable 60, CA 40, and I begin to say, okay, I begin to change. Here is the CA. You want to add more CA, you click on add more, you can see. Then when you're done with all of this, you click on submit configuration. Submit configuration. Submit configuration. Now, we after this takes us back. And once we are done with mass configuration, then still on that same page, you come way to number 4, which is affective and psychomotor domain. We know what affective and psychomotor domain is. You want to measure other skills, their affective, what they feel. You want to measure their psychomotor domain, their skills, their handwriting, everything they all do. Now we have some presets here for you. We have 5 here, which is like the standard usually in every reporting: punctuality, neatness, honesty, self-control, attentiveness. So here you can just choose to, okay, I want to edit it. I want the key here. I don't want it to be punctuality again. I want it to be correctiveness. It is your choice. Just click here, edit it. You can see. Then you click on save. Now, once you're done with the affective, then you also do the same thing also for psychomotor domain. When you're done with that, you come to the comment nomenclature. Note, whatever you set here is going to be the bedrock for the result processing. So once you're done with, you click on comment nomenclature. This is where you set, you can see here, it is principal and class teacher, because that is usually the process, that is the norm. It is the principals and class teachers that usually comment. Now, you come to this action button here. You can now change your signature. This is where it helps you. So you don't need to start writing signature one by one on every report card. Here you can change your signature. Ensure that you have a paper, a white paper. Sign on that paper, then snap it. Then once you snap it, all you need to do is you come here, you click on change signature. Then you upload it. You select that image of that signature. The moment you select it, you click on open, then you save. So that is going to be how you can change your signature. So should, in case probably the principal last term is not the principal this term, So it is easier that way. And also for class teachers also, it is easier. So you can edit it and you can say, okay, this is the position. For class teachers, they will be the one to upload their own signatures. You know, the class teacher for primary 5 is not the same class teacher for primary 2. Then you want this person to be, then you click on save. Now, the last thing on the results setup, I hope you're still there with me. Please, if you're still there with me, just say, yes, you can hear me. Just let me know. So while we continue. So the last thing here is promotion settings. Now, what do I do with promotion settings here? It says it helps me to be able to use cumulative pass mark. Now, for instance, I want it to be, and usually this is usually used during the third term, during the third term. So let's say you want it to be that any student that has 40 and above should move to the next class, should promote, and any student that has from 39.9 downward should remain in class. This is where you can set it. And I hope I've explained that as SPA. Remember, I said the job of XPA here is to do the result setup and to publish result. That is to approve it. Now, I want to show you how it is going to look like as, oh, Godwin, thank you. Godwin, thank you. Bosun Oguro Odifute, thank you. Now I want to show you, I've shown you how it looks like for the prints, for the SPA. Now I want to show you as a teacher, a subject teacher, how do you upload your scores? As a subject teacher, how do you upload your scores? Briefly, just how do you upload your scores? So let's do this. Now I have logged in as a teacher. You can see here, I'm a staff here. Sonia Okoyemi, I am a staff. Now this is what my dashboard is looking like. I have 30 lesson notes I've uploaded. I've done 2 live classes and so on. You can see from here already, it is easier. You can see I'm a class teacher at the same time I am a subject teacher. So these are what I can do as a class teacher and as a subject teacher. These are what I can do as a class teacher. So directly, without even going through the side menu, from this place, I can upload my scores. I can just click on upload scores directly. It will take me to where I'm supposed to upload scores. But if to know the normal processes, I would have to come to the side menu. Okay, sorry, my network is good in that. I hope we are with me. We are still on the same page. Let me just, okay. Oh, and I just took it off right now. So I hope you're still with me together. Let me see you. Okay. Thank you, Tohib. I can see you. Please, when you have questions, drop them in the comment section. We're going to pick it up. My support team are also here. We're going to respond to them and pick them up immediately. We are so big on ensuring that you understand, you utilize the platform better. Now, like I was saying the other time, you can either click this point here, upload scores, or you come to the side menu here and you find your way to results and you also click on upload scores. So anyone you do is going to take you to the point where you upload your scores. Now, it is going to be showing you a page like this. What does this page want you to do? It wants you to upload your scores. Now, all you need to do is you filter through which term are you uploading scores for your class. So should in case you are teaching junior secondary school and senior secondary school, it depends. In case you're teaching primary and nursery, you can just filter and select the one you want to upload for. And yeah, I am teaching 2 classes, you can see. So for today, I want to upload JSS 1A, and you can see that. I want to upload JSS 1, you can see. And I want to select the subjects here. And so I'm teaching GSS 1A mathematics. So I didn't mean I'm teaching more than that. I can easily select the subject here. Now here you can see that the total student that I've student that I've registered for my subject here is 6. And the total CA that I've uploaded is 0. Total exam is 0. So what do? I have different options. I'll just need to come to this action button. I told you to always look out for this action button. So once I click on this action button, yeah, I have different varieties of options. Now, if I click on this download score sheet here, Let's click on it. Let me show you the varieties of options you have. If I click on download score sheet here, I have the option of downloading a template for CA or exam. For CA or exam. That means if I click on CA, it's going to give me the template to upload, to download just only CA sample. Or if I click on exam, it's going to give me the opportunity to download just the template only for exam. Now, I want you to note that there is a reason why I'm saying that. I'm going to show you something briefly. Now, if I choose to use this one, this CA and exam score sheet, let me show you what it does. It gives me the opportunity to, let me show you how it looks like here. You can see it gives me the opportunity to upload both CA and exam. The first one gives me the opportunity to upload just only maybe CA. Maybe I've done my CA before and I just only want to upload only exam. You can use the first one. This one, if I want to upload or maybe 100 scores at a time, maybe I have 100 learners in JSS 1A, and I want to upload both the CA and the exam together, like without wasting much of our time. So CA here is 30, exam here, this learner had 40. You understand? I want to make sure I upload both the CA and examination. Then I would use this second one here. The second one here. Now, when I use that second one here, what it doesn't mean, when I am done uploading all of my scores here, all of my scores in this place, let's say 20. Let me just briefly show you that. Now, when I am done uploading all, I've already imputed my scores here. Then I can save. The moment I save, always ensure you save your file first. You can see it's telling me to save it. Now, the moment I save this file, yes, please save. The moment I save this file, I will come back to this place and I'm going to click on upload CA and exam scores. Remember, this is the one we are working with now. I'll click on upload CA and exam scores. That means because I am doing the two together, so I'll just click on upload it. Then I'll select the document to upload and I will pick that document. Then I will click on upload. Now, if it was the first one I picked the other time, this download score sheet, I would click on upload score sheet. So that is if you want to do for single. Now, if you choose that, okay, I have just I do not have much population in my school, so I can upload all of them at the same time, like just very few. And you want to upload it directly on the platform without downloading them to your devices, you can click on impute scores. So we are giving you different options to use from. Now, these impute scores give you the opportunity to type them one by one. Let's say 20. The exam score here is this learner had 60, so overall 80. This learner here had 12. This learner is Olodo. He had another 13 again. This learner here is, I don't know, and just give me something. Okay, now see what I did. I wrote 49. It's telling me invalid score because it's expected that this score is not meant to be more than 30. So let's put 29. You would see it should accept it. So let's do this again. 30. 13, 40. So I said 40 again. 20, 19. This is 30, 40, 15. Now for mathematics, I have filled all of them, you can see. So all I need to do is I'll just save. I save them, you can see. Saved, save, save, and save. So here you can see total CA 6, total examination 6. So I have uploaded my score. Now you can see I've uploaded my score. So you can view it already now. You can see view score sheet. I hope we are still together. Yeah. Sorry, my network is still trying to load that. So now I have uploaded my score successfully. The second thing I need to do as a subject teacher, the second and last thing I need to do, I have uploaded it. Then now I want to submit it. So it's just like the way you do the normal process. After you've uploaded, you go and give it to maybe your head of school, head of academics, right? So I want to submit it. This is just what I need to do. Let me take that again. From here, I've uploaded my scores. I click on this action button, then I click on view score sheet, view score sheet. So once I click on view score sheet, it brings this to me. It shows me the entire thing. And let me see, are you okay with this? Is this what I want? Yes. Then I click on submit scores. Are you sure you want to perform this operation? Yes. Now, if I have submitted it, you can see it has been submitted successfully to the school portal administrator. So I am done with my work as a subject teacher. I do not have any issues. Like my work as a subject teacher is done. Now, after I've done my work as a subject teacher, the only thing here you can see is the results submitted awaiting SPA approval. Should you wish to alter this result, click the reverse submission button. Now, the next job is for my school portal administrator to ensure that he approves my result. How does he do that? It comes to this results processing also and find his way to the broadsheet. Finds his way. Notes that I was working on GSS 1A and I was a subject teacher for GSS 1A mathematics. You can see now. You can see. So this subject here, you can see my mathematics that I submitted earlier on. You can see it here. So what do I need to do now is I just click on approve this broadsheet as a SPA. Approve these broadsheets. Approve it. Are you sure you want to approve this broadsheet? Yes, continue. I want to approve this broadsheet. Now, once you've approved this broadsheet, you can see the next job is for the head of school to publish this broadsheet. But that means the head of school can publish the broadsheet from his or her hand. The moment the head of school publishes this broadsheet, it is ready. That means the school, the teacher, the students and their parents can view this result. Now, after doing that, what is a very important thing also that we need to do also is generate comment. Generate comment. We want to generate comment. How do you do that? You can see already there is a button here, generate comment. But let me show you something. The easiest and fastest way, if I was a class teacher or an head of school, that I would have done this is this. I will find my way to this result here, and I'll find my way to this comment bank. So once I click on comment bank, what is comment bank? Comment bank just helps me, gives me like a place where I can keep different comments to help me that, okay, I want the system to automate it. So here I have a score range. If any learner, what this means here is this, if any learner has 90 to 100%, I have the first comment I would like you to give. You can say a very good result. Keep it up. He is an active student. Excellent. Now it's depending on you. If I want to edit it, this is what I would do. I would just click here. You can see I click on it and I choose to want to say, okay, keep the flag flying. I am very proud of you. Now, the second option here, so you click on save. Now, you see that it has edited. Now, the second option here, I want this other options also should be keep the ball rolling. Then I click on save. Now, the next one here, I want it to say a brilliant performance. Note that is if this learner's percentage is from 90 to 100%. Now, the same way you can see here very poor, very poor, very, very poor. There's still room for improvement. Don't give up, put in more effort. Yourself, edit it to your satisfaction. How do you do that? Just click on any of it. Edit it and click on save, just like that. So the system would by itself by itself pick it up. Let me show you where it's going to pick it up. Remember, we were on broadsheet where we want to generate our comments now. Let me show you that place I was talking about. Now you can see generate. Click on this generate comment. So the system will generate that comment for you, will generate it for you to see. So you get to know that, okay, this comment has been generated. So I think after all of this, then the last thing you need to do is either as a school portal administrator by yourself, you can now publish this result, or the head of school publishes this result. You can see it here. It's still the same place. Then you click on publish this result. School head approval. Are you sure you want to perform this operation? Yes, continue. Then your result is ready. Your result is ready. So it's at this point I'm going to be taking in questions. At this point, I'm going to be taking in questions. So, if you have any question for me, just let us know, then we can get started. Our time is fast spent already. So, Bosun Ogoro, do you have any question for me? Odufote, do you have any question for me? Taiwo Folake, do you have any question for me? Olumuyiwa, me, any question? Godwin, any question, please? I will be taking them. Just type it in the comment section. Just type it in the comment section. We have just about 5 more minutes. We are waiting for your question. Everything I've said, you understand it perfectly well. Everything. That means immediately we start results, our report card will be ready. We have no hiccups. We are fine. Or you have any question or clarification you would like us to help you with, or any suggestion you want us to take note of. I'm still waiting. Godwin. I am still waiting for your question, please. Bosun Ogoro, are you there? I would like to take a question. Olumuyiwa Shoyemi, I would like to take a question. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting. So I think let's do this. So let's just go on a 2-minute short break. So I'm hoping that by then our questions would have dropped because I know you're typing them already. So just a 2-minute short break, and I'll. All right, thank you. Thank you for staying here. Okay, so Odifote, I can see your question coming in. So let's just, so you said if we have new students, how do you go about it? I need clarity for that question. Is it how do you process their results? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? Hello, Ojifote, I am with you, please. I'm still with you. You said we have new students. Okay. So basically, I'm going to assume that you're in new school, and please type the name of your school so my support person picks it up. Please type the name of your school. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to answer this. So all I've been explaining is also basically for the purpose of the new schools that are just on board. Now, like I said, this responsibilities falls majorly on three people's shoulder, or let's say four people's shoulder. Four rows shoulder. The first one is the school portal administrator. First Mercy and Grace School. All right. I'm sure Toyi is picking that up. So the first thing you need to do as a school portal administrator, ensure you set up the results. You do your result setup. I showed the faces how to do result setup the other time. Now, I told you how you have to do the result grading, choose your result templates, do the nomenclature. I showed it. And also, like you rightly mentioned, the name of a school will reach out to you, will send you our user manuals also and follow up with you. Now, after you've done your result processing, the next thing is you encourage your teachers, your subject teachers, to start uploading their scores. And note that for the subject teachers to be the subject teachers, definitely you as a school board administrator, you've done allocation. You've allocated that, okay, you want Quincy Ademola to be the GSS 1A and GSS 3C mathematics teacher, or you want Queensley to be the Yoruba teacher for nursery school and also for Premier 5, and you want you Odufote to be the music teacher for crèche and GSS school, and I said GSS and primary school. Now it is the allocations that you've given to me that is going to enable me to be able to now say, okay, I can upload scores for that Yoruba class you've given me. Now, once I upload the scores, my job, just like the normal traditional method, when you upload scores, you have to go and give maybe your head of academics, your HOD, you understand? So it's the same way. You've uploaded it, you just click on submit scores. Now, submit scores, instead of you carrying the paper to go and give them, submit scores will transfer it to your school administrator's platform, and your school administrator monitors it, looks through it, then approves. Now, when your school administrator has approved, then you can generate comments. Now, who does comments? Just like the normal traditional method, the class teachers, because the class teacher knows the learners better, and the head of school. Now, they do the comments using comments bank, like I rightly outlined the other time. Now, once they do the comments, then the head of school or the SPA just publishes the result. Now, on the point of publish, that means this result is made available for every learner. So as a parent, I can see it. Now, you as a smart school portal administrator can choose to say, okay, I want to use the result messaging platform. Now, this result messaging platform would enable that my parents, either they receive the alert that their result is ready via SMS. So of course, SMS will come with a bulk SMS, or they receive the alert that their result is ready via emails. So it is all via WhatsApp. So that is your choice. So once the parent sees that, the parents can now log into their own platform and check their learner's page to see their report card. And that is it. So I hope you picked that. So what I'm going to do is we are going to reach out to your school. We are going to send you our user manual for this flow that I've rightly outlined. So that should help. Okay, Bosun Umaro. Bosun Umaro, please, I would like to know the name of your school if you do not mind. Please, if you do not mind, kindly just type the name of the school. Thank you so much. I believe strongly the explanations are clear, but I think when we start using, we will see where we have issues. That is it. The moment is just the normal way of using technology. The more you keep on using it, you will begin to see, okay, oh, this is it. There's even between I'm telling you and you're experiencing it. The same way when we use a mobile phone, the more you keep on exploring, the more you understand. Okay, and okay, is it possible to have any handouts on the usage? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please give me the name of your school. I will reach out to you. I will send you our user manual. We have user manuals for subject teachers. We have user manuals for class teachers, what the class teachers need to do. We have user manuals for SPA, what the SPAs need to do. We even have user manuals for parents, how the parents can see their learners report card. So please just type the name of your school. We are here to serve you, definitely. You heard what Mr. Promise said. He's in Port Harcourt and we've been serving him for almost 3 years. And he doesn't have the cost to need to come down here. We are always prompt with it. It testified to our customer support response. Definitely. Just give me the name of your school. We'll send you our user manual directly. You would see everything, and it will be easier because there are also inserted videos, demo videos, there to guide you through the way. So I'm expecting the name of your school, sir. Bosun Guru, I'm expecting the name of your school. All right, so the fourth, I hope you really you've grasped the knowledge. So we'll still reach out to your school. Toib should be with you. We should reach out to you immediately after the session and follow up with you. So no cause for alarm. No cause for alarm. So Bosun Oguro, because we want you to seamlessly process your results. Like immediately, your results are ready, and everybody's happy and everybody's smiling. Once you're smiling, we are smiling, and that's it for us. So I'm waiting. I think any other questions, please. We have just 3 more minutes to round up. Bosun Oguro, I am still waiting for you within these 3 minutes. Please just type the name of your school. Type the name of your school. I really need to follow. We need to follow up with your school so we can give you the handouts, the user manual, please. And please, any other person that wants to ask me questions, Godwin, Olumuyiwa, please, we are still here waiting for you. Olumuyiwa Shoyemi, please, your questions, any question, I hope you understand, let me know. If you need any help, let me know. Olufote, I'm sure you are okay now. Bosun Oguro, please, the name of your school. All right, we are waiting. We are waiting. Any more questions? We'll be rounding up at exactly 4:10, 10 minutes past 4. All right. Thank you very much, Toyib. Thank you so much for that. So, let's just say 1 more minute, then we call it a day. All right, all right. I hear you, Falake. I hear you so much. Thank you. So we're waiting. Any other questions before we round up? Okay. We are waiting. We are waiting. Also, I think I need to make this important announcement. Every Mondays and Wednesdays from 12 to 1 p.m., we have onboarding training specifically for our new schools. You can reach out to your support person or your salesperson if you want to join the meeting. We'll send you a link, which that link, the moment you come on board, Mondays and Wednesdays by 12 to 1, you would meet me there. We'll train you on how to better efficiently use the platform as a new school. Definitely so. We're taking it one step by the way. All right, so we've come to the end of today's session and I'm going to say thank you so much for joining in, and I hope to see you soon. I hope we can easily process our results now, and it is seamless. And I am still your girl, Queensley Ademola, the Digital Education Assistant Manager of EduTAMS. I'll tell you, do not stop learning. Always stay inquisitive and let us grow together. If you have a challenge, please reach out to a support person. Our social media handles are there. There's always someone there to respond to, even on our social media handles. She will pick it up. Everywhere you can reach us, and please also follow us on our social media platforms. EduTAMS on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Yes, on Twitter. Please do also follow us. So till I come your way again next time, please do have a great day. Bye bye.